Hey, we're back again. Steph Martinez here. Nick and Barrel there.
What's up?
We're going to be breaking down this hockey game. Flyers and Lightning. So, before we get into that, we're going to give you guys a second to get yourselves in here and get yourself situated. And we put it both on the Facebook and the YouTube, so you guys should be able to see both of us. Big Dog, what's up, man?
I'm doing well. I'm excited for this hockey game. Tomorrow we got even more hockey, and then Tuesday the playoffs officially start, which I'm amped about, especially because the Islanders got in. So, but overall, just all the hockey in general has been amazing.
Very competitive.
Even late last night, I was up till like almost 2 a.m. watching the Canucks win in overtime against the Wild, 5-4 in a crazy game. And then we watched together on FaceTime the Maple Leaf comeback, which, if you're a Maple Leaf fan, oh my,
that almost killed me. All right, for all intents and purposes, that almost killed me. And the reason why that is because I like the Maple Leafs. I like the type of team that they're building. I think they could be special if healthy. And I think if they allow themselves to develop chemistry and to develop time together, they're going to be very, very good for a very long time. You just hope that they're able to, keep the team together and keep the pieces in place to keep playing the way they're capable of playing. So I'm excited. I'm amped up about that game tomorrow.
Me too.
Ain't nothing like an elimination game in sports. It's beautiful.
Especially hockey, and I was happy for Tavares. He scored the second goal last night. Beauty. Just the way they came back.
Right.
I mean, they had the will and the determination, even though they were down 3-0 with under 5 minutes. After Morgan Riley turned the puck over, if you watch the game, he was on the bench slamming his stick constantly and cursing. You could tell he was cursing and just upset.
I think he
showed
broke
a lot of emotion.
Actually. He broke the stick, yeah.
He did. And Jason Spezza got in the fight earlier in the game, which he never does, but he actually grew up a Maple Leaf fan too and is from Toronto, so
there's some national pride there.
There is.
Right.
And just the will, and then Tavares to Matthews for that winning goal.
Oh my God.
It was insane. What a beautiful setup. What a goal by Matthews.
What a comeback overall.
Yes.
Like, what a comeback overall. Remember, down 3-0 with less than 5 minutes to go. In hockey terms, you're pretty much
done. Like me and you were saying, all right, it's over. But
we were looking at who was going to get fired.
Stephen was like, all right, this is who I would fire. This is who I'd bring in. Like, literally, all right, Big Dog, I'll give you these coaches who I think. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, they scored. And he's like, all right. Then 2. Can we start getting even more ramped up?
The second goal had me like, are they going to do this? And there was still 3 minutes left, mind you. They scored 3 goals in 3 minutes.
And then the tying goal.
Hold on 1 sec, folks. 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, that was insane because I didn't think that they had a shot. And here they go. They made it interesting.
They did.
And the thing is, just when you thought the game was over, nah.
Nope. And you know what? That could propel them, or that could have taken all the emotion out of them. And then Tortorella could possibly have, and he already will have, his Blue Jackets team all ready to go for tomorrow night. But he had to be absolutely livid.
Oh, man, you saw him on the bench?
Oh, yeah.
His neck vein looked like it wanted to escape his body.
You could tell.
He was fired up.
And, like, seeing Leaf fans' reactions, like, on Twitter and reading the comments and listening to the radio today, I mean, it's so emotional because it's like some fans do think they can win, but a lot are still like, let's not like push it. Like we still think we might lose or probably will lose somehow,
yeah, right.
Which stinks. But
to be fair, and I was thinking this, by the way, puck drop, if you're going to watch the game with us, is at 8:20 Eastern. So, folks, we usually give you guys short snippets. We usually give you guys short and sweet. Tonight, we're going to watch this whole game, and we're going to live stream throughout the game. So if you're here, you want to go in and out, you want to tell your friends we're live streaming, please do on both YouTube and Facebook.
And whatever you want to talk about, of course, we're going to talk hockey and the Flyers Lightning game. But if me and Stephen have our phones right here. So if you want to talk about baseball or you want to talk about something else too,
right,
we're cool with that. Like,
right.
Message us, like comment on our Facebook page, and we'll talk about it.
I'm all for it.
You guys want to,
and look, when somebody comments, we'll see it in the comment section right below here.
Yes.
So we'll be able to see who's watching, who's interacting. So please interact with us. We can talk about whatever it is you want to talk about. We can talk about the hockey games that are going on. We can talk about what's happening in the NBA bubble, the NHL bubble as a whole, not just this game.
Right.
We can talk about what you want to talk about in terms of football. Oh, my God. Rick and Wisdom. Oh, my God.
Jonathan Marchessault.
So we're here, you guys. We're here with you guys for the next 3 hours. We're going to be live streaming this thing. We got the laptop on charge. We got the cookies here, we got snacks, we got water, we're ready to roll. So please join us. And if you want to talk about something that you want to see us discuss on the upcoming live shows, please let us know what you want to hear on an upcoming show that we're going to do. By the way, I'm going to break some news to Big Dog even, but I think the Nick and Steph show is not going to be just on Tuesday. I want to make it a Tuesday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Friday thing, depending on what his schedule's like and depending on what's going on. We want to give you guys as much content as possible. We're in the process of getting the Twitter and the Instagrams up and running. So give us a little time with that. But we're going to have fun tonight, guys. So come through, watch the game with us, and just share your thoughts, share your opinions. Even if they're crazy, share them. So, getting ready to break down this game. Big Dog, who do you got tonight?
I really like Philly. Watching the past two games that they played against Boston and Washington, they haven't skipped a beat. I mean, they are playing as good as they were before the pandemic hit and the NHL stopped the season.
If not better.
They're playing collectively as a team. Alain Vigneault has them going, and they're flying on all cylinders right now. So I really like the Flyers, but Tampa's tough.
Right.
Tampa's always a tough opponent. And 2 series already, we know Vegas, Chicago, and Colorado, Arizona, which is going to be good.
Vegas, Chicago series.
And the big thing in that series is Robin Leonard was traded by the Blackhawks to Vegas because the Blackhawks believed they were sellers at the deadline, before the pandemic, but now they're in it.
Right.
And now they have a shot at the cup.
That's amazing.
So that's going to be, and I believe he would be, but if Leonard is the starter or he starts in one of these games, that's going to be really interesting to keep an eye on. And Arizona, Colorado is interesting.
That's not a bad series.
No, it's not. I mean, it's not like a rivalry or 2 big teams, but you know what? It's going to be fascinating, especially if you follow the sport. Arizona's been really fascinating to watch.
You told me from the jump, don't discount them, because I was like, really, what do you see with them? Because you got to remember, they were really bad a couple years ago. They were almost a lottery team, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe like 2-3 seasons ago.
They were bad, but they have some solid pieces. They got Phil Kessel, for you Ranger fans. Stepan, you remember?
Right.
Stepan.
Right.
They're coached by Rick Tocchet, who's a really, really good coach. So they got some Taylor Hall, of course, the biggest of them all, who was MVP a couple of years ago. And if you're a Devil fan, was the MVP on the Devils for that season. So Nikita Kucherov, this is going to be a guy I'm really intrigued to watch.
I find it interesting because both these teams feel like they really want to see who the number one seed is. So I'm excited from that standpoint because I want to see how this game transpires, how this game plays out, and how these two teams match up against each other, because we could be seeing this again in the playoffs at some point.
We could.
You know that both coaches are coaching with a certain level of, we don't want to show you everything because we don't want to give everything away. So I'm just excited to see what the game looks like from just a strategic standpoint. Who does what? What do you see? What don't you see? How much ice time does your first line, second line, third line players get?
Right.
And what does the game look like overall? What do you want there, buddy? My cat's like, you guys are doing a live show? I don't care. I want to meow. Meow. My other cat's meowing now. They're meowing. Yeah, it's cat central in my house, folks. A lot of meowage. Hey. No, cut it out. Look at that. They're getting in their own fight over there. And we're not even talking hockey over here. But they're fighting over there. Look at that.
Speaking of fights, there's been a ton of fights.
Oh, my God. By the way, Jason Spezza, Old Man River, give it up for yourself. Who don't fight, he beat the...
He hardly ever fights.
He did work last night.
He did.
Jason Spezza, give yourself a round of applause. This is going to be... Oh, these playoffs feel epic. I don't know about you guys. And I'm not the biggest hockey fan in the world. I'll admit it. I'll stipulate that off the top. But these games have been incredible. And I want to see what it looks like when all these series get started. Not just one. Show me all the series. Let all the series get started. And see what happens when people, first of all, you hope everybody's healthy. Speaking of health, prayers to Jake Muzzin.
Yes.
Jake Muzzin, right? Prayers to Jake Muzzin, who sustained what looked like a very serious neck injury at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So prayers to him. Hopefully everybody's healthy and everybody's right. And you don't have to necessarily say, well, this team won it because of an injury or this team won it because they had a disadvantage. You kind of want everybody to be right and healthy. Now, I know in the perfect world that's not possible, but that's what you want. And
no, definitely. And now he has to quarantine for 14 days since he had to go out of the bubble, to go to the hospital. So that's still a big loss. I mean, they managed to win last night without him, but that's a big loss on the back end for Toronto.
Right.
And depending on if they make it to the playoffs,
right,
and who they're going to play, that could be key absence for them. So Toronto is just always interesting, I guess, as a avid hockey fan, because they're one of the more popular teams, but there's just always these storylines with them, and it's like you're always waiting to see what's going to happen. Like,
are they going to fall apart?
Right. Will they fall apart, or will they make a deep run? Because out of all the 31 NHL teams, they are the team with the longest playoff drought, which sounds crazy, but they haven't won a playoff series since, I believe, 2004.
Mm-hmm.
Since 2004, the Maple Leafs have not won a playoff series. And
hold on, they're not dead yet.
yeah, you see, because we're watching the Yankee game too before the end of the Yankee game, before the Hockey game starts. Tampa Bay now is up 5-3 instead of 5-1. This guy always worries that Yankees are gonna lose. See, they make things interesting, this team.
Beautiful cutoff there by Renfroe, though. Not allowing the double. Small baseball. They're going to make a pitching change. But, so Toronto feels like, to me, Toronto feels like the team that they should be doing more than what they're doing now.
Yeah.
It's the roster says that this team should be fighting for Stanley Cups every single season. Correct me if I'm wrong. Do you agree with that? No? Yes?
Say that again.
Should they be fighting for Stanley Cups every single season?
With the roster they have, they should. Although, and again, I said this to you yesterday, and then that's when the comeback started. But they still are way too top heavy for me. They have two amazing first lines.
Right.
First and a second line, excuse me.
Right.
But they have no third line and no fourth line. And you have a okay defense. You have a good defense. It's nothing special.
Right.
And you have a really good goalie in Freddie Anderson. I don't know if I call him great, but I think he's really good. And he has been solid in these playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And he's done only so much. You know what I mean? Like, they let it fall on him a lot.
The guy's been great, though. He's been amazing. But I agree with you. It's almost a couple years ago. It's almost like the Rangers and Henrik Lundqvist. Just when you thought, damn, man, let's get a different vibe in here. Let's get the different feeling here. Let's help him out.
And when they brought him in for game one because Shesterkin he was unfit to play game one.
He was unbelievable.
He was. But again, the defense just left him all by himself.
That's been the story of Hank's career, though.
It was.
Has it not? Has it not been the story of his career?
Or is, because again, we don't know where he's going to be next year or retire, but
Seattle Kraken, he's a goalie.
That could be interesting.
Seattle Kraken, do they do it? They
don't start until fall of 2021, but who knows? Maybe he takes a year off, then comes back.
Right.
Because, I mean, if you think about it, that's an interesting comparison because look at what Vegas did. They got Marc-Andre Fleury, who's sort of now Fleury has, cups.
Right. But Hank has the playoff experience, too. Hank's been to a Stanley Cup final. He's made deep playoff runs.
Oh, yeah.
He's done it. It's not like Hank hasn't done it before. The question is, though, does Seattle say, oh, let's give him a shot in a year? And is Hank still playing in a year? That's the other interesting question in all of this. Is Hank playing in a year? Because as much as, we want to forecast what he might do, listen, here's the one thing I'm having trouble with, Big Dog. You can help me out. Do you think Henrik Lundqvist wants to be a backup?
No.
Because I don't see that.
I don't. And what he's done in his career, definitely. You can tell, in his interviews, he does not want to be a backup. He wants to be a starter for somebody. And I know, but at the same time, he wants to be a Ranger still. But that's just not realistic. Like, the Rangers right now, two really, really good young goaltenders.
And the key word is young.
Yes.
That's the thing. And they're both very talented.
Yep.
Now, I think I'm going to take Georgiev over Shesterkin, but that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would do that. But
both of them are really good picks.
And then the thing is with Hank, you can't – if you want to keep playing, you almost got to know it's going to be somewhere else. You're not doing it with the Rangers. And then here's the thing. What playoff contending team needs a starting goalie? Because most playoff contending teams already have their goalie.
Right, and that's the thing. Like, I was thinking about that the other day, and it's true. Majority have goalies already. So, as much as Hank still wants to play,
right,
I'm not really sure if he's, going to be able to.
And not just play, but he also wants to play well. Because the thing is, you can play as the game starts. He can play. I'm sure he can be effective some nights, but can he put a team on his back like he did with the Rangers for as long as he did it now at this point in his career? I don't know that.
Right.
We don't know that. But I'm going to go against big dogs here. I'm going to take Tampa winning tonight.
Okay.
I told you that before.
It's good to be different.
And you looked at me like I was kind of crazy, but you got to remember, Tampa has the experience too.
No, of course.
They you know what I'm saying?
I just really like Philly and what I've seen from them. I think they're
definitely clicking on all cylinders, but I just figured I'd play devil's advocate for the purposes of this live stream. So
all right. We go against each other with sports.
All the other sports anyway, so this is nothing different. Ooh, nice setup there. If you're watching this game, that was a nice setup.
It was.
See, here's the thing. Philly reminds me of a hard-nosed. That's my boy. Philly just reminds me of this hard-nosed, play physical at all points type of team where they don't do nothing fancy, but they just do everything right.
They do.
And they execute well.
Those are the kind of teams, if I want to watch a hockey game, that's who I want to watch. And as an Islander fan, that's who I want them to emulate, a team like that. And I think, in general, playoff teams, you got to play like that.
Right.
Like, and especially in a tournament like this. And we've spoken about it. Like, the ice is chippy, right? It's bad because you have in this round, you've had 3 games a day.
Right.
So the ice is, regardless of how well they try and
work on it,
right,
fix it, bring the Zamboni out, pretty it up.
It ain't going to be perfect.
The ice is going to get mucked up.
So you got to take those low shots. You got to really try and get rebounds. You can't be too fancy, like you said. Just tough nose, go to the net type of team.
And the thing that I've been
hit a lot.
The thing I've been noticing with these bubble games is that these boards are very active. They're very active. They bounce.
They are. The Islanders do that a lot, where they shoot it on purpose wide of the goal so it could ricochet back to somebody and see if it could go.
Billy almost scored on
something
like that from Bailey, and I was like, oh, Bailey making a play that's smart?
Yeah, but Villiers been known to do that, though, with the boards. And that's smart hockey to me.
Right.
Because it could even deflect off the goalie's skate blade or his pad.
Right.
So, or his back. Like, if it takes a crazy bounce.
Right.
Or off of somebody's leg. So,
that's beautiful hockey.
That's
beautiful hockey. Who's 18 on 18 on Tampa? Just got it for a net. Beautiful screen. Liking that. Shattenkirk, former Ranger.
Rangers South. Tampa Bay is Kevin Hayes, though, on Philly. He's been great for them this year.
I always liked him when he was with the Rangers, when I rooted for them at that.
But yeah, they got Travis Konechny, Sean Couturier. They got such a good team still.
Speaking of Kevin Hayes, there he is. 2 viewers. Let's get mad. Share that we're live, folks.
Yeah, share.
Let the people know we're live.
We're watching this hockey game, but we're also willing to talk any other sport if you like.
We're going to talk anything you guys want. We'll chop it up. We'll break it all down. We're going to be here throughout the course of the game, so please
nice move.
Feel free to join us. Good D. I'm hoping we get an overtime thriller.
Me too. Yeah, Vegas. They went to overtime. That was awesome. There's been so many crazy overtime thrillers.
Yeah, last night took the cake, though.
I love it.
Last night took the cake.
Oh, yeah.
Last night was...
that might be the best game this postseason. I mean...
Well, I almost died from it, but...
Oh, we got a skirmish.
Oh, early words being exchanged here.
Pat Maroon, former Blue, won the Stanley Cup with them last year. Going to another Stanley Cup contender. Actually from St. Louis, too.
Really?
I was surprised, yeah, he left. But you know what? He felt he won for his hometown team, and he wanted to, experience something
Try
new.
something new, right.
And
so Kayla already told us what's gonna happen. If the Flyers do this, Kayla, your new name is Prophetess Kayla. Prophetess Kayla, because that's some prophet type stuff right there.
I know Kayla's of course, she's a Flyer fan. So, but she has every right to be,
confident right now. They've been the best team in this bubble.
They have.
Correct me if I'm wrong. They've been the best team in this bubble.
And at Vegas, the 2 number 1 seeds. But you know what? And we've been talking about them a lot. You really like them, and I think they're good too. Chicago, man. I think they're gonna I think Vegas ultimately wins that series, but good save there. Tampa pressuring early here. Man, they're such a quick team. But what's good, Philly plays that tough nose, and they
see. Look at that, just perfect. They play what I call they play quarter hockey. There's no open spaces. Everything's
they clog everything,
shut
especially
down.
The outsides. Look at that, just trying to get a goal. With Tampa, I feel like they're going to be more fancy.
Because that's their game. That's what they do. So the thing is, I feel like you got a juxtaposition of styles.
Yes.
Meaning, one team does this well, where one team is flashy, the other team is grinded out, play hard, in the dirty areas, as you like to say.
And again, not to make this a whole Toronto thing, but going back to them, right? That's our biggest question with them. They're too fancy. They don't play physical enough. And that's why I think ultimately, they may not go that far.
Especially when you got teams like Boston. You got teams.
And that's been the one team they just cannot get past.
Washington. You guys are a little physical too, the Islanders.
Off the post.
Wow. You spotlighted him before the game.
Watch out for him, man. If you're a Flyer fan tonight, watch out for Kucherov, number 86. That guy is a lethal player, man. He's so good.
You can't give him no sort of room.
You can't.
Like, I feel like his wrister and his
wrist shot reminds me of Matthews. I think Matthews is better, but because when we watch
right off the post, first of all, beautiful pass,
lifted it enough.
Ooh.
Beat Carter Hart, but
couldn't
beat the post. Carter Hart, not for nothing. Kayla, you gotta be, because I think you're watching.
Oh yeah,
you gotta be excited. That kid is so good, and they actually got him from Toronto. Oddly enough, so Toronto is going to be kicking themselves if the Flyers go on a huge run here and Toronto does not. And again, not that I would say it's going to be Freddie Anderson's fault, because he's been
standing on his head literally.
But
and then the turnovers by them, I saw turnovers where you're just
the one video we watched that was funny.
God,
I know. Oh my! Justin Bieber going huge Maple Leaf fan. Him going crazy,
losing his mind.
That had to be all Leafs fans
losing his mind.
Ryan McDonough, another Ranger,
former Ranger.
Andrei Vasilevsky, Tampa's goalie. He's so good too, man. And they kind of knew after that 2015 run that they had, and Bishop played well that whole Stanley Cup.
Yeah, Ben Bishop's awesome.
He was the next guy in line.
Where is Ben Bishop now?
Dallas.
He wasn't on the ice the other night. He didn't start for them the other night. He was.
Oh, here we go. Good shot there. Philly's got to keep it in their zone.
Keep the pressure up. Beautiful hit. Ooh, nice bad turnover.
Kucherov.
Oh!
Didn't do enough. That was weak. I would have tried to fake out the goalie, something.
Go to the backhand, maybe?
Yeah, deke, and then fake out move, go backhand. Top shelf.
Oh, beautiful hit. Shattenkirk coming up for it.
One thing you can't do against teams like Philly, you can't turn the puck over.
No.
Because they will make you pay.
Or Tampa.
Either
Look at
or,
what
yes.
happened right there. And he's got speed, Kucherov, but that was so weak. You got to make.
It was sliding on him a little bit. From what I just saw, it was sliding on him.
He was trying to go 5-hole. But
yeah.
You got to try and go top shelf or fake out move.
Yeah, you got to.
In
that spot, you got to make the goalie have to make a decision. Do I go left? Do I go right? Do I come back towards the middle? You know, that's the interesting thing in all of this. So,
here we go. As they're winning 4-2, they were winning 4-1.
Well, Miami's been the talk of baseball so far this year. If you're paying attention, from the coronavirus to
they've been really good, and so are the Orioles.
Oh my God! By the way,
shocking.
The Baltimore Orioles.
Oh, familiar.
This guy, we might have to get him a beer, and he doesn't even drink.
That's really early though to bring him. It's only the 5th inning.
They probably want to bridge it between 5th and 6th, and then get. Yeah, I don't get that one either. All right.
Thank God.
So we're going to go back to the hockey game here in a second and back to the hockey. I will say this. I like Dallas as well.
Dallas has been good all year.
You got Ben Bishop. If he's healthy, he's still one of the elite.
Ben, Tyler Seguin, Radulov.
Tyler Seguin scares me, man. Just wicked skills.
Ever since he was with Boston and with that, it's so good. Such a talented player. And Jamie Benn too, but they just seem to fall short in the playoffs. But
why do you think that is? You think it's a goalie situation? You think it's the defense overall? What do you think? Not enough hard-nosed guys?
Yeah, I think that they do rely, when you look at their lineup, it is more of a skillful lineup. Whereas other teams in the West, again, it's that tough nose, a lot of hitting type of style. It's not so much, skill, and it's more, let's get a dirty goal. Goal!
Philly!
That was a nice shot.
That's a beautiful goal.
Perfect hockey. Let's break this down. John Cooper, not happy. Head coach at Tampa. Actually went to Hofstra University.
Gostisbehere with the goal. Look at this baby.
Let's see. Wrist deflection in front of the net.
Wow.
Beautiful. Perfect shot by Gostisbehere at the top of. See, that's what you got to do. Even a wrist shot. Just get it to the net. Even high. Now, I don't know if they'll look at that for a high stick. It looks okay, but it slightly maybe been a little over the ball, but
nah, they're not looking at it.
I think it was a good goal. It was even with the crossbar, so it was a good goal.
Wow, okay.
That's a good start by Philly, man.
And the thing about it is you don't want to give a team like Philly confidence because they already feel super, uber confident that they're going to be able to do damage. So
they definitely do.
Look at this. Let's see how Tampa adjusts to this now. Does Tampa get back to playing that fancy style, or does Tampa do the, let's try to get in the dirty areas and score one? Let's play some physical hockey. Nice.
Yeah,
Philly on the cutoff.
They're not even letting them in the zone, man. Once they cross the blue line, they can't really do nothing with it.
If that's the case, do you try like long outlet passes to open up your offense, or is that too risky because of turnovers?
That could be risky, and also, see, I'd use the boards a lot because if they're clogging everything up, you got to chip and chase the puck in.
Right.
If they're blocking even the outside, but if you can have a little bit of room to, and like you have speed over Philly, I think overall. So I would use the boards.
Bad slip. Bad slip.
Me too. Oh, saved by the.
Oh!
Wait, you see what he did there? Tried to hit it off of his skate blade. great hockey, man. Nothing. They're so fun to watch.
Because they're fundamentally sound. They play the game the right way.
And the type of style like I would want my team to play, that's what they play. That's not good. Victor Hedman, their best defenseman. Yeah, when he fell.
Did he blow a tire?
Yeah.
Is that an ACL, you think?
No. I hope not.
Wow.
That'd be a massive loss. He was actually, little fact, he was the number 2 overall pick in the 2009 draft. And who was number 1?
John Tavares.
Yep.
Wow. A little trivia here for you folks. See, we give you good hockey breakdowns.
Oh,
Ooh.
Giroux.
My boy. Claudio.
He was awesome in that 2012 series against Pittsburgh, man.
Tough shot right from the top. Look at that little right angle.
Deflection again. See?
Go!
That was just a nice save. Vasilevsky playing super aggressive, almost outside of the crease there. But that's what goalies you got to do, man. Like, you got to be aggressive.
I know you're having DiPietro flashback.
Now, that's if he starts going, like, behind the net and just, holding on to the puck for
trying to make
minutes.
fancy passes and stuff like that.
Yeah, like, that was not DiPietro's game.
Good cutoff there. Good cutoff. Come around with it. Come around with it. Come around with it. Yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to chip and chase, and you need somebody in the dirty areas of the ice.
You do.
I don't see Tampa doing that much.
Side.
Wow,
Good game
this
so far.
period's flying, huh?
It is.
So, I mean, Philly's just showing you how to be all-around good hockey team, strong defensively, good fundamental chip and chase game, good fundamental in the dirty areas. And you've always said this, so credit to you and kudos to Big Dog. You got to get in front of the net. You got to get in front of the net. You got to make people feel like you're going to get in front of the net and make life harder for them. And that's exactly what they're doing right now.
They are.
And real quick, Kayla, I saw you made a Phillies comment. I'll tell you this. Ordinarily in a 60-game season, in a 162-game season, I would agree with you. However, it's 60 games, and anybody can get hot for a 60-game stretch of a season. So ordinarily, I would agree with your Miami comment, but in this season, I can't call it. I don't really know. I think there's a good shot that, that Miami does hold on to this for a little bit, does make it a little bit difficult. Because, look, the Nationals have injuries. Not to make this a baseball show, but the Nationals are injured. Philly is good, but the pitching is a problem, Kayla, as you know. And Atlanta's good, but Atlanta just lost their best pitcher on their team when Mike Soroka went down with a torn Achilles. And then the Mets have injuries. The Mets have question marks all over the ice. All over the field. So, and then the thing with the Mets is, what do you do with, do you try to look for a trade for DeGrom eventually? Do you keep DeGrom? What do you do with, your farm system has to get rebuilt at some point. The thing that I like about the Marlins is the Marlins farm system right now is one of the best farm systems in the game. They got a lot of young pitching talent. You're starting to see that they also got some veterans in Matt Joyce and guys like that.
Right.
So it may fall apart. Arrieta just pitched the shutout. Okay, that's fine. But your bullpen's still a question mark. And here we go. Another shot.
Wow.
Philly just being aggressive right now.
They're swarming.
Tampa looks like they're skating in quicksand. Look at this. Wow, what a save. Go. Yeah, they're skating in quick. Why does this look like a power play and it's 5:05?
See, and look what they're using the boards. Look,
This looks like a power play and it's
a couple of
5:05.
passes and then a shot. Couple passes, a shot. Look at that. Same thing. All right. Cycle the puck around. Gonna look that way. But that looked a lot like a power play.
And it was 5-on-5.
That happens, man. When teams slow down like that, the other team takes full advantage.
No Stamkos in this tournament, right?
No, he hasn't been playing. At least that I've watched.
Does anybody know why? He had surgery, did he not? Like on a leg or a knee?
I believe he was hurt.
Yeah, he did. He had knee surgery a while back, so getting back behind the net, dirty areas, as Big Dog likes to call it. Back behind the net again. Wow, look at this. Tampa's just trying to survive right now. It feels like get it out, chip and chase it. Let's get a line change in here.
Yeah, like that passes. Oh, high stick. Oh, maybe not. Something happened.
Oh!
Wow.
Wow!
Completely missed on that shot.
He whiffed on it. If you're Johnson, do you take
Ooh. That was a small play there.
I was just gonna say, if you're Johnson, do you take a shot on a weird angle and see if you can get it to go bounce off the post and go in, or
Absolutely. At this point, you got to try anything because
Right.
Philly is completely outplaying you.
Capital's
2-on-1, Couture, boop, 2-0.
are we headed for a Philly blowout?
The way Tampa's playing, it's kind of looking that way. That was such good patience right there. Couture could have shot it, but that was perfect. The way he waited, and he waited the right amount of time because he knew he was going to drop. He anticipated it perfectly. He knew, all right, he's going to dive right there and then just pass it and boop, top shelf.
Or as Butch Goring likes to say,
in the toy department. Love Butch.
the hair's been on point the last couple games.
It has, thank goodness. Sometimes it's a little bit of a mess there. Look at this, Philly again.
Going right back to
They might blow these guys out. Yo, Philly.
I mean, for the purposes of the live stream, I hope not. But
no, but I think they're so determined to get that 1 seed because they truly believe, and rightfully so, that they could have been the number 1 seed the way they were playing before the pause.
They're coming back in again. Tampa just looks like they're skating in quicksand. They don't look like they have the jump in their legs. They look like they're playing scared hockey on their heels, basically, is what I guess what I'm meaning to say. And
look, and you notice they're doing that a lot. They're taking shots from the point and just trying to see if like some deflection's gonna go through.
Or if it bounces off the boards.
Yep. What a save by Carter Hart.
We got a skirmish here. Uh-oh.
We might have a fight soon.
Listen, for the purposes of the live show, drop the gloves and let's get busy.
I think that's what Tampa needs, man. They need
Somebody
some fire.
needs to punch somebody in the neck.
Ooh. Save and a Butte. Wow. And and
the goalie got leveled.
That could have been goaltending interference. Man, look at that suit.
Lane Vigneault looking sharp.
And Michel Therrien, who was actually the former Montreal Canadiens coach.
Would that be an option for Toronto?
I don't know if he would go to Toronto, but that would be interesting.
You don't think he would?
I think he could be a solid coach for them because Sheldon Keefe, I don't think he's the guy.
That was Dubas's guy. That's why they made that move.
Yeah, because with the Toronto Marlies, who's the AHL team, Dubas, they won the
Rastafari, the Toronto Marlies.
Yeah, they won the AHL league, so
right.
And he figured, Keefe has worked with a lot of these young guys with the Marlies. Let's see how he does with the big club. But that may not always necessarily work. That's why in that. The other thing, too, we've always talked about a lot with this team, it's cool in a way, but the same, you're trying too hard to get players that most likely, now, that's why Tavares came, was because they're finally showing
signs of improvement.
Right, whereas Stamkos, who's also from Toronto or the Toronto area, didn't want to come because Maple Leafs were the worst team in the league at the time.
And that's a lot of pressure.
It is.
That's a lot of pressure.
Because, they were trying to go after Wayne Simmons, who's also from the area. I could go down the list of players they've tried. So they want to stay very local. And I've never seen a team try and do that. Maybe you can give me an example in another sport, but I've never seen that before.
I want talent from all over the map. You don't have to necessarily be local. Just be talented.
Right. They're very obsessed, the Maple Leafs, with getting Toronto-based guys, and I think a big part of it is the media plays into that a lot. Because when Tavares was with the Islanders, they always asked him that. Oh, would you ever play here? Or, oh, how's it feel to be back home? And your parents in the building and your girlfriend or whatever.
So tugging on the heartstrings a little bit.
Right, come on, Johnny. Come in. Come back.
And
come back home, and he did.
It worked.
And they would do the same thing to Stamkos, Wayne Simmons. But
there
again,
wasn't an Austin Matthews for Stamkos or Simmons. There's an Austin Matthews for Tavares.
Alex Killorn.
Ooh, what a save! Corey Hart's breakaway? Okay. What?
And Philly on a power play? Yeah. Wow, great poke check. This guy's been a good player for Tampa on the team long time. He was on the 2015 Stanley Cup team.
Ew, what a play.
Great poke check. Playing very aware, aggressive. Both goalies are. Though it hasn't worked for Vasilevsky, but let's see here.
He overran it a little bit.
A little bit. And the puck's bouncy there, you could tell. And it's interesting. There were no other games today in Toronto except this one, so.
Matt Niskanen. Back to the point. Ooh. At this point, if this was the Islanders, you hear Big Dog yell, "Get it out!"
Yeah, we'll definitely do a live stream for an Islander game one
Oh
day.
my god!
'Cause I feel like for entertainment purposes, I think it'd be fun.
Hey, if you guys are up for it, we'll do this again tomorrow night for the Maple Leafs and the Maple Leafs
Leafs and
game.
Blue Jackets, yep.
We'll do this again.
Gosh, this baby.
God.
Wow.
Ooh,
What a save.
What a
And
save!
Van Riemsdyk with the screen. Former Maple Leaf. Actually a Jersey guy.
Oh,
So local guy.
local product. Van Riemsdyk. Yes, I'm snacking on Famous Amos cookies.
Who was
folks.
on Philly. Then he was on Toronto. Now he's back on Philly. A lot of former Maple Leafs having success. Van Riemsdyk, Nazem Kadri, who scored a literal buzzer beater the other day against the Blues. He plays for the Avalanche
With
now.
like 0.1 left, I saw.
0.1 or zero, literally 0 seconds. I guess depends which highlight you watch, but there was no second, but he just, oh my God, it was crazy. Oh man. Hope this guy's all right because it did not look good. The way he turned like that and fell. Headed to the Tampa locker room, smashing the stick.
Yeah, it's not good. That might be a, or as we like to say, kneecap.
What 2, 3 saves by Vasilevsky.
Keep it a minute.
Wow. He wants the number 1 seed. The rest of the team, they
Not so sure.
ain't playing like it, but Vasilevsky, man. Woo. Wow. Flyers with 16 shots on goal. Tampa 6.
Feel like we're playing volley with the puck. You saw that?
What a move. Wow, look at that puck. Looks like one of those rubber balls. You know, like you ever play handball with them? Oh my God.
And if you
They
get it
bounce
bouncing
back.
at the right angle, it bounces back to you. What's great stick handling, though, to be able to still get a shot off?
Great concentration. Hand-eye coordination. Ooh. What a stretch pass.
Yeah, Philly got everything clogged up.
That's the way to play defense, man. Clog the middle, clog up the blue line, and a team like that, they'll get super frustrated.
Right.
If they just can't enter the zone like cleanly, they get rattled. Look at that. Again, forcing them in the neutral zone. Travis Konechny, great play right there.
And that's what you want to do against skill. You want to frustrate it.
Oh, save.
You want to piss it off. You want to frustrate it. You want to irritate it.
You do.
Vasilevsky's like, yo, can I get a break? Can you help brother out?
And whoever wins this game will play the Canadians. So that would be interesting if it's Philly, because then Michel Therrien would end up playing his former team.
Ooh, storylines. Look at this guy. He got storylines galore. Look at this.
And that coaching matchup would be interesting. Vigneault versus Claude Julien,
Right.
who's a Stanley Cup winner with Boston in 2011.
All right, DiPietro Jr., get back in there.
Ooh.
But Tampa's not a physical team. Against Philly, I think you got to match their physicality,
Yeah,
and they're just not doing it.
They're like a Toronto. But Philly, going back to the 70s, the Broad Street Bullies, they always were in your face, would beat the living snot out of you. Like, I mean, again,
Way to clean it up there, big dog.
yeah.
Way to clean it up. Yeah, that guy, Carter Hart, that kid's amazing. And he's only, 20 years old, I think I saw?
I don't
21?
remember his exact age, but he's still young, early 20s.
Kayla, what is he? 20, 21? Carter Hart?
Yeah, Toronto, Dubas is going to be kicking himself.
Oh,
Probably is already.
yeah.
And then hearing it from the fan base.
Shit, he almost didn't have a job at the end of last year.
Most of Leafs Nation can't stand that guy. Here we go. Yeah, the Mets love to make it interesting. They really know how.
Orioles again?
Wow, beating the Nats. They're forced to be reckoned with this year.
The Orioles, and let me tell you something right now, the Rockies, 21 turns 22 next week.
Wow.
Wow. That's amazing, is it not?
It is.
Kyle Dubas screwed up on that one, buddy. Oh, tried to bunt right there. Going back between the Mets Mets Marlins and Flyers Lightning. But you got some questions during the NME?
Yeah, please send us your questions, comments.
All that stuff, man.
Tell people to watch, share the video.
I'm actually gonna write a status right now on my Facebook. Me and Big Dog might actually write statuses, letting people know we're live. We did the first period. They want to hop on with us. I'll do mine first.
Let me ask you, because we're watching the Met game now.
Right.
I think their window is closed. After this year, if they don't win, I think it's a wrap for a few years. Because, like you said, DeGrom, does he really want to stay on a team that just can't score for him?
That's a good question.
Syndergaard was hurt this year, but...
Well, you knew about Syndergaard at the beginning of the year.
Oh, no, yeah. But I'm saying, these guys, like, you really think they're eventually going to want to stay here?
Right.
Like, we tried to... There we go. Double play. Nice. Although runner on third, but she got a
double play's a good start. To the one person I'm watching on YouTube, what's going on? What's up? How's it going? No, I agree with you. I think DeGrom, the hard thing about DeGrom is that you're in a no-win situation. It's almost like you're wasting your prime years. What did Don LaGreca say about Tom Seaver? It's almost the same thing.
Yep.
I mean,
but to quote him,
he wanted to come back to this garbage organization, and they ruined him.
Because this is where his good years were with the Mets. Although he got a no-hitter as a White Sox against the Yankees at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
Of course.
And his 300th win. It's just it sucks. I know, Big Dog, but so what have your takeaways been? Where are we from? We're from New York. What have your takeaways been about the game thus far throughout this first period? A lot of choppy play from Tampa, not crisp, not able to get the puck out of their own zone, not able to create chances for themselves. What do you think about the first period thus far, and what do you think has to change in order for them to get back in this hockey game?
I think Tampa Bay has to play more of a Philly style They gotta use the boards more.
Wow,
we
got a viewer from Egypt. Wow,
very cool.
Shout out to Egypt. Thank you for watching. If you're interested in any of this, please comment. Let's have a dialogue back and forth. That's awesome. That is awesome. I'm sorry, Big Dog. Sorry.
No, that's amazing.
But I had to mention that. But what have you seen thus far in this game, and what has to change for Tampa to keep going? And then on the flip side, if you're Philadelphia, what do you do to keep the momentum going on your side so you can eventually keep the momentum with you? I know it's a two-part question, but
Tampa Bay has to shoot more. I want to see more shots from the point from them and more crowding the net, crashing the net. Philly, keep doing what you're doing, which is, just relentless shooting.
they're playing really aggressive.
Right.
They're playing really free.
Blocking the blue line. Don't let Tampa Bay cleanly come in. Don't leave a guy like Kucherov wide open or Johnson.
Who almost got a breakaway.
You have to watch out for him.
Yeah.
And just keep helping out Carter Hart on defense.
And if you're Tampa, you got to start shooting it from weird angles. Use the boards. Use your speed. Use the in and out game. Where
absolutely
Philly's just gonna grind on you the entire game because that's just what they do. They're grinders. But if you use the in and out game, if you allow them to keep grinding you down, the game is gonna change. So. And I think it's an interesting concept of, two teams with two different styles. I think the interesting thing about it all is I wonder if you look at it from both sides of the spectrum, can Tampa take something from this game? Can Tampa take something from Philadelphia as they head into the playoffs for the first time? Can they take what Philly's doing to them right now and utilize it during their playoff run? Or is it just that Tampa's that's not their style and you don't think that they can change their style in midstream?
Yeah, that's their style. I mean, John Cooper can incorporate that, into practice and really have them practice power plays, practice, getting to the net, crashing the net,
right,
shooting it low. Having your stick always down on the ice. That's what I was always told playing hockey. Have your stick down, especially if you're by the net because it could deflect. So it's just really little things. But again, it is hard, with like you did bring that up where certain teams could just have a certain style and that's really it.
Right. But that's hard to break, is it not? When you're used to playing a certain style, that gets hard to break because there's no momentum. If you don't have the momentum and you're not used to being played with physicality.
It is. But I think if they get at least one goal, that could definitely propel them and get them right back in it. And that could create momentum for them. And Vasilevsky's playing unreal right now. He's trying everything he can to help this team out and get them the number one seed, but nobody's doing that. So,
and I think the interesting thing about it is I'd love to see, Tampa use the speed, use their ability to make the game faster for Philadelphia, make Philly have to defend you, and if you allow Philly to play the bully Broad Street style of hockey, it's going to get really hard for you, especially later in the game, because that just wears you down. And you're like, damn, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of grinding. That's a lot of extra effort. And it's not easy to combat that a lot of the time. So I just want to see somebody break the momentum from Philly and score a goal, start a fight like you said.
Yeah, something. Because you need momentum. Like a goal could do that. A fight.
Right. And that's what you need. You need somebody to get something going. It's like a baseball. It's like something in baseball when you say start a rally. All we need is a single.
Or even a talking to from the coach.
Right.
And not screaming, but, just something that could get them going.
Do you think Tampa really wants this number 1 seed? And I know that's a crazy question to ask, but
I think they do. I mean, you want to be considered the best team in your conference, I would think.
yeah, but then you know how that goes. You're the number 1 seed, and then there was a what was the curse? The Vezina, the
President's Trophy.
the curse. Nobody wanted the trophy.
Right. Well, that was them last year, if you remember. And Columbus actually swept them easily in 4 games.
Right.
They had like 62 wins, Tampa, in the regular season. Or some crazy
They
like
dominated.
that. So,
yeah. Right.
I mean, I don't believe that, but I see what you're thinking. That maybe
I
they're
didn't say
scared
I
to-
would believe. I didn't say I don't.
You think they're gonna feel that such pressure? I think you feel pressure regardless, but I get your
think
point.
it adds another layer though, because then you got a target on your
Yeah,
back.
and then
Oh, you
you're
guys were the best team in the league all year. Fine, watch this.
Right, and then you're going up against the Canadian team who beat a pretty good Penguin team.
Pretty good. You got MVPs. That's a 3-time championship club over there, and they made Pittsburgh look obsolete.
They did.
I think that's the perfect word to describe the Penguins. They didn't get their game going. Some people said that they didn't get their game going. Some people said they thought that Pittsburgh looked flat. And I told you at the beginning of the playoffs, I didn't like Pittsburgh. We broke that down on another live video that we did a couple of nights ago. I don't know.
They look very flat.
By the way, getting back to this game a second, if you're Tampa, you got to get more than 6 shots on goal, man.
Yeah, where Philly had 19.
You got to get more shots on goal than that.
That is so bad.
Boston already has the President's Cup trophy, I thought.
They were the best team going into this, but now the reseeding, I'm not really sure how that's going to work. I guess they will get awarded the President's Trophy.
But it won't really count.
Yeah, because the season didn't
It's
finish.
almost like the same thing in the NBA. Why are we giving MVPs? Why are we doing all this?
Yeah, the NHL's doing the same
What
thing.
are we
They're giving
doing here,
awards out.
man?
I think it's silly because they were still, more than a month,
Right. It just, and remember, I think they had to count at 141 days off. That was some
almost
people had-
5 months without hockey.
Wow.
That was rough.
You survived, big dog. You made it.
Yeah, that first day, last Saturday, I did not leave my house.
We were on the phone the whole day.
Watching games.
This was epic. This guy, and for this guy not to leave his house, because he's a outside body. With me, I'm an inside body. I don't like people. To quote the great Sebastian Maniscalco, ain't enough for these people. Ain't enough for these people. Want some coffee?
Wow, the Mets are going to blow this right here.
Want some sank?
5-4. This team is such a joke. This team is such a joke. If they get out of this would be a miracle.
Thank Brody. Mets GM Brody Van Wagenen for this.
Yeah, he's another bum. Oh my god. First and second, 2 outs. 2-0 count. Oh my god. Not having a full starting roster hurt this team.
I agree.
And then you're having bullpen guys start games.
Yeah.
Not good. And the bats are so flat. There we go, 3-0. Gonna load the bases right here. Last place Mets. That's not new.
You want a meltdown? Look at this.
You might get it before the hockey game comes back on, because if the Mets blow this league completely,
The meltdown's coming, folks. Let people know we got an earth-shattering meltdown.
there you go.
We got an earth-shattering meltdown coming from Big Deal Double G here.
I've had some memorable rants.
Oh, it's gonna be, if the Mets bowl this, we might get another one. We got one coming.
Remember
Here.
some of my Jet ones?
Oh, I want a football season just for that.
Just for rants.
Just for that.
All right.
We got
Oh my
one more
God,
strike.
they might
Hold
get out of
on.
this inning.
Hold on. Big Dog's life may be spared. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, folks.
But there's still like 3 innings after this.
Oh.
But at least for now, if we get out of this inning, oh my gosh.
Look at this. I see the sweat beads developing on the forehead.
This is why I can't watch every baseball game.
Look at this.
Come on, man.
He's
You
having
can't
a moment. You gotta love this. This is, look at this. This is live TV, folks. As live as live can be. We're live streaming this. Did he get him? Yeah!
Oh my
Look at that.
God.
Look at that, folks.
And another 3 innings.
He was about to lose his mind. Oh, he got 3 innings to go. And if they bring in Diaz the ninth inning.
Why you gotta do that? Why?
Listen, I want good.
You
I want
viewership.
a good live stream. The first live stream we did, Big Dog loses his mind. Are you guys enjoying this so far? Breathe, Nick. I don't know if that's possible. Are you guys enjoying this so far? Share the video. Let people know that we're live. Give them a tip. Let them know we're talking hockey, but we're talking everything else as well. By the way, I want to get into something. Did you see? If you guys are following the Nick and Steph Facebook page, did you see Paul George's response to Patrick Beverley clowning him for missing a free throw? Basically said, listen, I sent Paul George home. I sent you home the year before that. So if I'm you, I wouldn't talk much because I'm about to do it again. Dame Lillard, as the young kids would say, he wants all of that smoke. He wants all of that smoke. He's like, yo, bring it on. And I got to tell you something, folks. You hear it here first. I think the Blazers beat the Lakers in the first round of the playoffs.
Hot take.
That's right. I said it.
That would be a shock. But that'd be good, man, for the league. Because I'm
tired of seeing LeBron make deep runs.
It's the same teams every year. It's LeBron every year.
Right. And Portland, but the thing I like about Portland got no fear. There's this innate ability to
I know you was a Melo fan. We want to see him win a chip before he retires.
Oh, get close to one. You ain't even got to win it, but just...
He wasn't winning one with you guys. Although he came fairly close in 13, but it's all right. Hang in there.
You had to go there. We were having a good night. You had to bring up the Nick.
Listen, you got Thibodeau now. That could be a plus.
Or another headache.
You just need James Dolan to leave the basketball stuff alone.
How about he sell the team? How about that?
That too. Listen, I want that for the Mets and Jets, but
what a save. Going over the first half. Oh, kneecap.
Yeah,
that's what you call a flat tire, folks. You saw Hedman when he trailed back. The tire blew out. What a screener, though.
Beautiful.
Blew out a tire. Second period about to start. I know Kayla thinks her Flyers are going to win 8-0.
I mean, the way they're going, I wouldn't really be shocked. Although Vasilevsky has been, making some...
Standing on his neck, literally.
But he can't do that the whole game. So it could be 8-0. We'll see.
Listen, we don't need an 8-0 score. We need some action over here. Who do you think Montreal wants to play? Let's get into that in a second. Who do you think they prefer to play?
I don't really think it matters. I really don't. I think teams, it doesn't matter. Whoever they play is who they play.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe deep down, and of course, they're not just going to say it to the media. Maybe the coaches or the players want to play one team over another.
You would guess that they don't really want Philly, right?
No, but again, the beauty of hockey, anybody could be beaten. Right. Like I said before, Tampa was the historical numbers last year. They got their doors blown off in 4 straight games by the Blue Jackets. So,
oh, we got an injury. Who's this? Number 6.
The hand.
Philly's just putting so much pressure. They're just skating with purpose. They're skating with a mission. Tampa, start a fight. Why you going straight?
Sanheim.
You're going right back to the locker room. That's not
Ryan
good.
Elliott, Old Man River. But that guy can still play. He ain't got a heart, but he's still a solid goalie. You used to be on Calgary. Man, he looks old too. God. But and again,
so getting back to it, who do you think either these teams would prefer to play? Who do you think Montreal prefers? Think it matters?
No, I mean I think they would prefer a Tampa team because they're not physical. I don't think they would challenge Montreal, but not nearly as much as Philly would. In my opinion.
But Tampa's not even hitting. Look at this. Look at this. It's literally open season. Look at this.
Who do you think they would rather play?
I think nobody wants to play Philly right now. Philly's scorched earth hot right now. I'd enjoy it. We know you would.
And a penalty. All right, Tampa's got a chance here.
One thing I do love, the NHL, the playoff periods.
You know who started that, right?
Another piece of trivia here. Is he about to hit us with another piece of trivia guy, big dog?
I am the trivia guy.
What you got?
The 1980 Islanders started the playoff bid.
Oh!
I'm just saying.
You sense a little fanboying out over here? Fanboying out.
Jets, Mets, Islanders.
I do it too.
And Tottenham and soccer. So,
just
yeah.
Knowing this crazy psycho, he's going to want to live stream during a Yankee playoff game.
Yeah, for entertainment, sure.
Can you imagine that? Live streaming during the Yankee playoff game? Oh my God. Tampa, you got to make the most of your chances here, Tampa. You can't let this go by without
going to basketball for 1 minute.
Right.
Let's see what happens here. Because you were telling me.
This looks like a broken.
To me, it's so strange.
Like you guys, look at this. Look how broken and disjointed this power play looks.
They got to take a shot. Wow. They really look. Look at it. There you all right. Try it again. Not so much. All right.
You got to work it back up here quick.
Wow. 7 for 7 on the penalty kill in the round robin.
Wow.
Okay. And Tampa 1 for 2 on the power play.
Oh, get around it.
They need to create space. Look at that. Philly's Pat Maroon is wide open on the wing. Look at he's literally all alone. Look.
Gotta shoot.
Too much passing. God, this looks
Somebody-
familiar. Just say. Although credit to the Islanders, they played
They figured it out. It
Amazing.
looks like the other night.
in
But
Game 5. Sorry, Game 4. Played much better. And on the power play.
wow, what a penalty kill! Shut off all the gaps.
It's the defensive style.
Look at this. It's almost like they play a zone in basketball, where they said, "We'll give you all the twos you want, but you ain't shooting no. We'll give you all the threes you want, but you ain't getting in the lane."
And you notice too, they're blocking all the lanes for passing. They ain't letting nothing
But
get
that's
by.
when you got to get around behind the goalie and just shoot something off the back of the pipe and see if it rolls in.
Right.
Get all up in the netting. 15:51 to go, second period, but you had a basketball question, so go ahead.
Why do you think no one is believing in the Toronto Raptors?
Quite frank, I think it's because you lost Kawhi Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard was a big part of what they did. He was the guy that would just settle everything down in a big spot. Because before Kawhi got there, they weren't the type of team that people thought they couldn't get out of the first round. Between Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan, they couldn't figure it out amongst themselves. So everybody was questioning their championship mentality.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kawhi came and just broke every myth known to man about the Toronto Raptors. And I think once you get the championship DNA, I think it's hard to excuse a team that's been to the finals before. Like Kyle Lowry's been there before. Fred VanVleet has been there before. Marc Gasol's a champion now. Pearl Siakam is a champion now. It's hard to dismiss the Toronto Raptors as legitimate, especially when they've been to the finals.
Another
before.
power play for Tampa.
They've been to the finals and they've won a championship. And not to mention, I know everybody's going to mention the KD injury. I know everybody's going to mention the KD injury
cross-check
as possible. That's why Toronto won, because Clay went down, KD went down. But listen, the championship's a championship. When you make it to that level, and you make it to that point, and you're able to make the big shots, and you're able to do the things that they were able to do, I think it's so easy to discount them, but you can't discount championship morale and championship DNA, and they have it now.
I remember that parade for them. Oh my
God, they shut down the country, not just the city, but
what a save!
Carter Hart is like, nah, fam, you ain't getting in here tonight. What a save! Oh!
Get in front of the net.
We got a game here. Wow, that was a beautiful play.
Beautiful.
Look at him. He's yelling, get it for Vigneault's like, you mother. What'd you say? Look at it. Look at number 17. Look at him.
Alex Colon. Get to the net.
Ew.
That's all you got to do. It ain't that hard.
Johnson with the shot, and you said he had to come through. Hockey Nostradamus right here. Listen to him, people. He's gooch.
Thank you.
Tampa's using that speed game.
Yeah, see, now look, you can tell.
They got the jump. They got that jump.
Life.
Yep. They got that.
Helps in hockey.
They got that jump.
Yeah.
Got the jump now.
Get it in.
Chip chase. Get behind it. Go.
Yeah, they need to make a change. That's what it's going to take if they want to come back. Same thing.
Oh, I like what they tried to do there, though.
Ooh.
Oh!
Kucherov.
You got what did this guy say? Watch Keita Kucherov. He's gonna do something. You see, now Tampa's starting to check up on the boards and play a little bit more physical. There it is. That's what we're looking for here.
Create space. Yeah, they're getting the puck deep a lot.
There you go. Shut down all those lanes.
And sometimes you got to do that. If you don't think you have a clear chance, instead of trying to get in across the blue line and turn it over, just dump it in.
Keep dumping it in. Make Philly have to chase the puck.
That's only going to tie them out.
Yeah, make Philly have to chase it. Because if you're tired, what are you not? You're not physical. You're not gonna hit. You're not gonna exert extra energy getting the open ice hits, and and the more Carter Hart sees in terms of traffic in front of the net, the harder it is for him to be blocking shots and being sharp.
Exactly.
And, yeah.
Look, boards. See.
Keep it in the zone. If you're Tampa, keep working it around.
There you go, right? What do I always say? Keep it in the zone as much as you can.
Keep working it around. Work it around.
Shooting the puck, anything. Even making him
get out and do that. That's big.
And also getting whistles. Because if you feel you need a break, like even just shoot it on goal, and if he saves it and the play stops, that's totally fine.
Philly ain't gonna want to run with these cats. Philly wants to play in close style. They don't want to run with Tampa.
No. Wow, we got a game here.
We got a game.
We do indeed.
This is awesome. You guys having fun yet? Because we are. Let us know as we go back to the heart attack that is the New York Mets. Here we go.
Runner on first, 2 outs. Not as bad, but.
Listen, it only takes one swing.
All right, 1-2 count here. Gentlemen, all right. I feel better.
It only takes one swing, big dog. On the bench. You know what would have been dope if his mask had a polar bear on it?
That would be dope. Come on.
Got him!
All right. That away.
2 more innings to go, though.
Heart attack.
Yeah, I wish there was a Sonic here, right?
It's small shape.
Oh,
God. Yeah, like we get like.
Don't mind this. We're just marking out on food over here.
Sonic. I want no Cracker Barrel. Not even like on Long Island or somewhere. Anywhere.
And I heard the chicken fried steak on Cracker Barrel with the gravy and
Their breakfast is amazing. We've been looking up Tim Hortons because now they're popping up all over America.
You know what they got to put here? Denny's.
Yeah, right? I never had Denny's, but I've heard it's very good.
Oh, man.
Long Island and Jersey, though, have a lot of those, like Friendlies or Denny's and Sonics. We don't got that here in the city.
Fuddruckers, where you can build your own burger.
God,
All right, I'm getting hungry. I got to stop.
Yeah, please.
We might order from John's in a minute. Speaking of food, are you hungry?
If you keep talking about it, I'm getting there.
You don't have Wawa?
No, I love Wawa. Yeah, we don't have that. That's there's some in Jersey, depending on where you go, but I know it's a big Philly thing. Very big.
Ooh!
Wow.
There you go. Push him off of it. There you go. There you go.
What a save by Vasilevsky.
Wow.
They're pressuring though, but
Woo-wee. It's getting hot in the kitchen, baby. Getting hot in the kitchen. What's that song? Pressure.
by Billy Joel, yep.
By the great Billy
Yes.
Joel. The great Billy Joel.
Legend.
To
Billy
quote the great, to quote Joe B, the great Don May.
Oh, Joe Beningo. He's a legend. Radio legend in New York, man.
Suffering Jeff fan like this kid.
Yeah. Yeah, Wawa is from Philly. They're all over there.
Nice roast beef with the. Try to get him to order some food. I want a boy. Listen, we're gonna have fun with you guys. We're not just gonna keep it all buttoned up all the time. We're gonna talk about food. We're gonna talk about
Music,
everything. So if you want fun, this is the live show to be at.
absolutely.
'Cause we're
And especially a night like this where we're just watching a game and we are analyzing it.
Right.
We're gonna talk too, and
Right.
you know, we want feedback too.
Tampa's winning the face-off game, which I'm surprised by because I didn't. Ooh.
And also too, at some point
Ooh.
during live shows, wow. And I mentioned this, but I'll mention it again. We're definitely gonna come up with top 5 lists and trivia too. Those are like 2 of my favorite things. Steph and I know isn't big on it, but he'll contribute.
It
though. I
depends
think
on
he'll
what
get
the
into
list
it.
is. Because if the list is good, then I'm all in on that.
And not what Pug.
If it's not repug or just god awful, I'm in on that.
And I know the K Show does it, but credit
Yeah,
to them, they did come up with it first. But
but
I love those 2 segments that they do.
we're gonna do it better than they do it.
Yes.
All right, because we're gonna get you guys involved.
But Donnie does most of his lists are good, but some
lately they kind of been repug.
The top 5 QB one, I was kind of suspicious. I was like,
yeah, then somebody slips something and just drink.
Oh no. I don't know if it was him or Peter or Rosenberg made it, but they had Steve Young at number 1 or number 2, like really high.
But that's because Steve Young's a guest on the show.
And they're friends. Yeah, you can't, nah. Oh no, what Don had, no, Rosenberg like made his own. But I remember Don had like Brady number 2. Yeah, I'm like, oh, I forgot who was number 1. But it was somebody, I'm like, what? How? How do you not have Brady number 1? Much as I hate him, he's the GOAT.
Yeah, he's the greatest.
No question.
What's wrong with you? People are bugging.
They did do top 5 fast food places.
Oh, go.
D.
There you go.
They're pushing.
Make it. There you. Oh, good block. Good block.
They don't want to let nothing through, man.
Okay.
This is going to be final 8 minutes here, the second period.
This is going to be very, very big because you got 1 goal back. Can you get the second goal back, and can you establish some kind of momentum?
And if Philly scores again, how is that going to affect Tampa and their psyche?
Exactly, right.
Well, the momentum's going to go out the window, but like, are they going to come back from it, or are they just going to sit back,
right,
and kind of go, all right, like we're the number 2 seed, and that's it? Which I think you should still play for the number 1 seed.
Of course, if you're in the game, like right now, everything's up for grabs. So play like play like you're in it because you're still in the game.
Absolutely.
Get around it. I still think Tampa needs a jump. Tampa needs a fight. Tampa needs something to get that they're not going to be pushed over.
Yeah, because for like 2-3 minutes they would, and then I don't know, they stopped. They got some life, and then
I mean, the goal is going to carry you.
it will, but
all you need now is one play, one turnover,
or a big hit.
There you go, something to get you going.
Fire it up.
Something to get you going.
Or will that happen? I don't know, because
Tampa's not a big hitting team, but
nah, and they ain't playing like it.
But this is where I want somebody like Shattenkirk. Use your big frame, hit somebody with a shot. Put your body into somebody, and so it's just. We were up 4 minutes. We were up 4 viewers and they left. Well, you guys don't like hockey? You don't love it, eh? It's good stuff right here.
Hockey, playoff hockey is the best.
Playoff hockey. If you want a heart attack and you want your heart to race, that's
and you want it like even we're not Flyers or Lightning fan, but we're into this game.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Even like last night, you had to see us on FaceTime. Screaming, and it was like 11 o'clock at night. This guy screaming. I'm like, oh my god, shoot, get bagged. Oh my god. Oh, what a save! Oh my god! Like every second, because it was up, Columbus here, Toronto. Oh my god! Back and forth. Nuts! Oh my god!
How about the empty netter that went to the side?
Oh my god! Because that would have ended the game for Zippo.
Wow! And you got to give me this. I'm a proponent of pulling the goalie early if you're down.
Oh, you have
to. At least he's not slobbering all over like the other guy.
Spit, yeah, we don't need no spittle.
We don't need no globs of the Rona going around.
How are those cookies? Good?
Want
No, I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, Tampa got to get the jump back in their game. There you go. Good hit. Offsides.
And Hedman's. Oh, no, so McDonough.
Oh,
here we go. I saw 7 from far away. It looked like 77, but.
No, I think he blew out his knee.
Hopefully not. But that did not look good.
And for a hockey player to not want to come back out and try it?
Yet. Because you know hockey play. They'll tape something up or shot of whatever in the knee. They stitches.
There you go, Johnson. Fight a little bit, baby. Hey. Give me something. I just wish we heard them like yelling and cursing. That would be epic.
Yeah, mic'd up. Oh man, I remember they used to have it on HBO, but the behind the scenes show, Road to the NHL Winter Classic, and they follow the teams, leading up to the outdoor game.
Right.
Oh my God. But
that's what you need to get the sport like this more hot. Baseball needs the same thing. You got to bring the fans in more. The fans will make the games, and when you give them a behind the scenes look, like put a microphone on a Mike Trout, put a microphone on a Pete Alonso, put a microphone on Aaron Judge, a Cody Bellinger, a Christian Yelich, a Mookie Betts.
Yeah. Oh, in hockey, they curse like forget about it.
Oh my Lord!
Sailors, the coaches, forget it.
Oh, imagine a microphone on Torts.
They did in the 2012 Winter Classic with Philly and the Rangers. Yeah, Torts. Forget it. They go off. But yeah, and especially because fans want baseball and hockey to be more popular because
And that's how you
it's
do
a
it.
regional sport. Like
You mic it
football
up.
and basketball is already insanely popular.
But you know why? Because they're dudes that are mic'd up on the sidelines. When you watch the show, the NFL shows.
Look at the NFL. Exactly. They do NFL mic'd up every week.
Right.
Of, a bunch of different games. Here goes Johnson. Ooh, block shot. Philly back with it. And they fight extra for the puck, too. Tampa ain't doing none of that.
Let's see this. Gotta fight for it. There you go. Even a little push in the back there. There you go.
Oh, what a shot.
Wow.
Wow. Fabry. What an awesome shot by him. That was great.
Wow, what a pass.
Great poke check. Oh, my God. Goss to spare. And it was rolling. It wasn't even like a perfect pass. I mean, it was right to him, but look at the puck. It wasn't even level. And, oh, my God.
Kayla calling game.
She may not be wrong. But, honestly, the way this round has been going,
I wouldn't call nothing yet.
Even though we're saying Tampa's not looking as great as them.
It takes one shift.
Crazy stuff has happened so far. I can't just go, yeah, game.
Of course she's going to say game because she's a Flyer fan for all intents and purposes. So, hold on. Keep it in there, Tampa.
5 minutes left. At least if they get another goal and it's like 3-2, that's not so bad.
Yeah, because if you got to score 3 goals in the third period, not much.
Yeah, Tampa, they got to score right here.
Not good.
If Philly scores again, then I might be leaning towards game, but then
Wrap it up.
Then again, look at what Toronto did yesterday.
We gotta fight.
Oh, he wants to fight.
Yeah, we gotta fight.
Lawton doesn't want to, though. Oh, that's what they need, though. He is pissed.
We got a penalty. Did we get a penalty?
Yeah, there'll probably be a penalty on Tampa. Yeah, but that was smart, though, by Philly to not get involved because he knew we're up. We don't need to fight right now. We good.
Yep, penalty box. Wow. Kayla could be right. This could be game.
Could be.
Wow. Speaking of game.
And commercial.
Somebody went yard that looked like J.D. Davis.
$8-4 Mets. Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, but still anything can happen. But that's good though.
He's a scarred Met fan. Look at this. Listen, they blew an 8-run lead against the Braves, so I agree.
Yeah, man. And it's only 4. Yeah, laugh. It's funny. You're a Knicks fan. You know the struggle.
Listen, Reggie Miller 3 threes in 9 seconds in the playoffs. I'm well aware.
Yeah, you want to talk giving up leads? I could be here all day.
Jets. Oh, by the way.
Look at that schedule tomorrow.
Oh, my God.
Boston, Washington, Dallas, St. Louis, and then Columbus, Toronto. Wow.
Listen, you might see us a lot tomorrow. No.
That's solid.
Okay.
Unsportsmanlike on Bogosian, number 24. Trying to start a fight. Saturday nights are right for fighting.
Is that an illegal hit? That looks like a bit of an illegal hit.
It looked kind of close to boarding.
Saturday nights are right for fighting. Get a little extra honey.
Love that song. Would you call game if Philly scores right here?
I'm thinking about it.
Oh my God. I think they're going to score right here. I got a feeling. Who do you think scores? Make this interesting. I'm going with Travis Konechny. Are you going with Giroux?
I'd like to see Claude. Claude's my boy. So good clear. I'd like to see Claude get it. Claude Giroux.
The French Canadian.
Claude Giroux. How big of a penalty kill is this if Tampa kills us off?
Oh, huge.
Confidence-wise.
Massive. Even if you're still down 3-1.
But you kill off the penalty, that's huge.
It is. Because, again, if you attack early and you get an early goal at the start of the third period and it's 3-2. Massive.
He had the puck. Claude Giroux with her Giroux. Oh, what a move! What a move!
Oh. Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, the puck seems jumpy in certain spots.
Very.
That's because the ice is probably choppy.
Yeah.
This is a big 21 seconds right here. Better be careful, though. Philly can make something happen these next 8 seconds.
They could.
No. Big penalty kill.
See what Tampa does here.
I tried to keep it in. Couldn't do it. Again, back to using your speed. Chip chase.
They're not doing that. Philly's controlling every part of the ice.
Right.
Ooh. Try and hit it off of somebody because, look, McDonough's right in front. Just throw it in front of the net. It could go off a shin pad. It could go off a skate. They might try that, Phil. All right, they got a minute 35. Man, yeah, they can't do nothing. Look at this. The passes can't receive a pass. Nothing. Oh man, River McDonough. Look at this. Yeah, Philly, man. Philly.
They look dangerous, man.
They do.
And the thing about it is they play such technical hockey that
I really want to see them in Boston in a series.
Oh my God. You want to talk about hits? Overshot him a little bit.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. Good save there.
Saving the bacon, literally.
Good hit.
Ooh. Good dump on. There you go. Come down at that.
Yeah, but if they did fight, I think that would have helped Tampa. But listen, smart on Philly. They don't need to fight.
Nope.
No point. Now, if this was the 70s, then different story.
We going to war.
And
yes.
Kayla could attest to that. Knowing the Flyers' history, forget it. They were up for fights anytime, any time of the game. Don't matter. Losing, winning.
They can't even get a pass
They're all
off.
thrown off.
Wow.
Dead. Like for a few minutes after that goal, and then
Now back.
not.
So, second period assessment is my take is Philly just took the game. They took the game by just being smart, like you said, not wanting to get into that fight, not wanting to get into the skirmish, not wanting to create any physical, friction, giving Tampa a chance to get back into the game. The Johnson goal was big, but remember that's because they made a play. They used the speed, they used the boards. Where Philly, they're not even letting you get a pass off without you seeing 2 or 3 white and orange jerseys in the way, making life
every
hard
part
for
of the
you.
ice, especially the neutral zone, man.
Oh man,
Tampa, they like to skill their way through and skate their way through with speed, but
they like to make it a pretty game. And when you play Philly, you got to be able to muck it up with them. Like you said, Boston would be perfect for them because Boston's big. Boston plays with force. Boston's not afraid to mix it up.
They have skill, but they also play very, very physical.
Right. This is I'm intrigued to see what happens in the third, but I'm also intrigued to see what happens the rest of the way with the hockey playoffs. Just because I think it's interesting that you have two teams that are very similar. Well, you look at Tampa, I see Toronto.
Yes, you can make a lot of comparisons.
Well, you look at Philly, Boston, I see Chicago. Same type of physical style. They can skate, don't get me wrong, but Philly's also great goaltending, big physical style. They like that sort of game. And they have the mixture of speed, Chicago. They got a lot of young kids on the team. So
right.
It's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out.
It is. A lot of good goalie matchups, too.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of great goalies in the playoffs.
St. Louis, I'm not discounting St. Louis either just because.
No, and a lot of hockey analysts are still picking them. I just don't know. I don't think they're going to do it this year. I mean, they still can. They still pretty much have the same team. It's hard
to win back-to-back, though.
It is, especially in hockey. I mean, now the Penguins did it in 2016 and 2017.
Right.
And they did beat a very good San Jose and Nashville team.
Right. Speaking of San Jose and Nashville, what do you think about Nashville going? Like, what do you think about them going home this early? And
a lot of people expected it. Some people did think they still have a lot of great pieces. But a lot of it is, I think, in Pecorine, he's different from what he was in 2017. Like, he's a different goalie. His numbers aren't as great.
Right.
UC Saros is a very good backup, and he did play for them a lot this year, and he did play in this qualifying round. But that's a big thing. They just look like a different team, and I think I wouldn't say an overhaul, but I think some roster moves are going to be decided. And John Hines got hired, in the middle of the season, so they got to give him another shot. Although I honestly was kind of confused by that hire, and not discredit him. I mean, he did make the playoffs one year as the Devils head coach, but I don't know. I just never thought he was the right guy for New Jersey, and then now in Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
And I love Peter Laviolette, and I guess maybe they felt it was just time to make a change. But I felt like give Laviolette at least one more run to see, and then if the same thing happened like this year, like
Right.
they lost early, then all right, if you want to move on, move on. But
Did he move on too early?
I that's what I believe. Watching Nashville and following them, they I think they made that decision way too early. That's a big thing, and again, the reason why I really like Vegas, and we were talking off air, before we went live about it.
Mm-hmm.
Pete DeBoer's taken the Devils when they were a 6 seed to the Stanley Cup final in 2012.
Mm-hmm.
He took the Sharks to the Stanley Cup final in 2016, and then
Right. So he
could do that with Vegas.
Has a pedigree of taking guys to,
and he's got that team to do it, man. That Vegas team is no joke.
And they're loaded.
And with Leonard and Fleury, and Mets hit into a double play. I really like them. I really do.
Oh,
Nice play.
oh. What a throw. J.D. Davies.
And can Dallas make it far? And then even I was thinking yesterday with Minnesota, like they're a team I always think is good, but they just always fall short. And then yesterday,
Right in the gluteus maximus. Getting hit right in the glute.
yesterday they play.
By the way, switch pitcher here in this game.
Yeah,
Pitches from both sides of the rubber, left and righty.
that's weird. And I mean, I never. Calf. Oh man.
So not in the gluteus maximus, more like the calf area.
Yeah, shake it off. You'll be all right.
You a young boy.
It'll be okay.
21 right now, by the way. Hitting the glue.
Yeah, but they're interesting. And Zach Parise was almost an Islander, but the trade fell through.
I mean,
Him for Andrew Ladd.
they were, when I tell you it was
They were close.
it was damn near done. And
But I think he'll retire with the Wild. He's a Minnesota native, so he probably would want to stay there. And that contract, I don't know if a team's going to want to deal with that.
right.
And Mikko Koivu, they were saying, great professional, great player for them, but they think he's done. He's a much older guy. So there's going to be some overhaul, I think, in Minnesota.
I think
Base knock. Oh, my God.
Oh,
what
a
catch.
play.
What a catch. Wow. Man, you got robbed.
What a grab.
And he had to leap off for that. Oh, throwing the. All right, top of the ninth. This way you might see some stressful moments.
Let's see where the hockey game is first, because that's why people are here.
Yeah, absolutely. Hockey always first. Well, at least with me.
Wait, whoa.
Hockey's life.
And my counter to that would be baseball's life. By the way, this ninth inning, man, he might die. Especially if they bring Diaz out of the pen.
A lot of stress. If they get out of it, it would be a miracle.
Snakeage. I'm out on that.
It would be a miracle. This guy complains. He roots for the best team in baseball, and he complains every day about it. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Oh, really?
Folks.
So I can't complain?
As a Yankee
Is that
fan,
what you're saying?
Yeah, you can't do that.
That right.
I'm just saying. Come on, man. Tomorrow, 1 year anniversary of when we went to the National Met game. That game was probably the craziest regular season game.
Tell that story
at-
really quickly for the people that don't know it.
Man. Yeah, that was something. Wow. Not for nothing. These two teams are going to be such a tough out. I'm really interested in Colorado.
Right. Landis gag.
But yeah, they were hyping up the Met National game the day before on the radio. And like he said, like, I'm not the biggest baseball guy. I am a Met fan. I'm not as diehard as I once was. But anyway, make a long story short. So I call him. I'm like, yo, you want to go to the Met game tomorrow night? I really think like the building's going to be jumping and it's going to be a good game. Stroman's first home start. And he's like, really? You want to go to a Met game? I'm like, yeah, why not? Let's go.
I thought hell froze over when he called me and asked me that question.
So we were like, okay. And then, so we go, and I mean, back and forth. The crowd, the stadium was shaking, which for a regular season baseball game, I'm like, wow. I mean, maybe besides a Met Yankee game, but like against anybody else, I've never experienced that before. At a Met game, I was shocked. And like they're down, and Stefan's like, watch, they're going to win this game. They're going to end up coming back. Their bullpen's terrible.
Nationals, that is.
And what happens? They come back and win. Frazier hits a monster home run. I mean,
at this point,
we're high-fiving everybody in our section. I'm jumping on
my
them,
back. Yeah.
going, screaming like a crazy person, just going, oh, man. And then, because at first I'm like, I don't know, this is going to be like come back from 6-3, but they did it. And then right after that, I'm like, all right, Mets got this. And then Conforto forgot who was up before him.
Somebody walked before him. I forgot who it was. But...
Then stole second.
Right.
Then Conforto hits the double or gets the base hit
over the guy's head
in right field. And then game over, Mets win in 9 innings.
And I was leading the Congo line outside of Citi Field. Leaving the ballpark. Congo line.
Unreal. Just the back and forth, the home runs between the teams back and forth. Like
now when we go to a Met game, we got to have a certain superstition. We got to eat the same food.
Drink the same thing. And it's hard to sit in the same place, but
no.
We'll definitely like going to that one section we did at the end of the game. That was cool.
We got to do that again.
Yes.
They're losing. Good luck, Joe.
It was rocking 2 on that level.
Oh, my God. It's because everybody was drunk.
Citi Field is an awesome place to watch a game.
I
do miss Shea, though.
I'll stipulate Citi Field's a better building than Yankee Stadium. I said it. Coming from Yankee boy. Coming from me, that should mean something because... All right, final thoughts before we get back to it. What does his third period look like?
I'm going to say it. Philly gets one more goal. They win 4-1.
They wrap it up.
I think so.
Right.
Philly is just looking way better. Way better than Tampa Bay right now. What are your predictions, sir?
I think Tampa gets 2 goals and we go to overtime.
All right. You heard it here.
I mean, I would want that for the purposes of
of course. Listen, if that happens, that'd be
us going psycho.
Yeah.
By the way, breaking news: if you're around at 8:00 tomorrow, we're gonna put this up on the socials tonight. We're live streaming the Maple Leaf Blue Jacket game. Him from his house, me from here, and we're gonna go mental for another 3 hours. That's gonna be fun.
That will.
That's gonna be a heart attack.
A little bit.
Got the old man River crack. You heard that crack, folks? He's like, been sitting too long. Old man River. Back Hoyts.
Wow, this is a miracle. Oh, they didn't bring Diaz in, so that's why.
I am a Mets sympathizer. I feel bad. They're like the Knicks.
He loves the Mets deep down.
I don't love them, but I sympathize with the struggles.
Come on, that conga line, you were going mental with that Met game. Stop. I mean, you are a baseball fan in general, but
I love the sport, right?
You love the stadium. You love the fan base. You said yourself, Met fans don't bother you.
No, Met fans don't. I do feel bad for you. You guys are way better. Listen, the Met fan base is a way better fan base than the Yankees because they're loyal. Yankee fans, we don't win for 10 years. Look at me. I'm miserable. I have no hair.
Yeah, Jets, Mets, Knicks, Islanders, loyal fans. Well, the Islanders are on the uprise.
Who are our teams? Well, I'm a Yankee fan. He's a Met fan. I am transitioning to becoming a hockey fan. So I'm in between the Islanders and the Maple Leafs. He's a Islander fan. He doesn't watch basketball, which is understandable, but I'm still a long-suffering Knicks fan, unfortunately. And I'm a Yankee fan. Also, college basketball, I love Duke. He doesn't like college basketball, but he was here for a Duke NC game last year.
That was crazy.
And saw me lose my proverbial mind. So
yeah.
Yeah, and we're going to talk a lot of different sports on here. Soccer.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah,
hockey,
I'm a Tottenham fan in soccer, and
football.
I just love the sport in general. Big soccer fan.
Oh, Cleveland Brown fan here. New York Jets fan there. So we're going to be talking a whole bunch of different sports here. By the way, no watching. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
No nag, no entry. Interesting username. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Is the Met bullpen gonna lock it down 1-2-3? Is that gonna happen right now?
Miracle.
Shit, we might end the live stream now. We ain't gonna beat that. No, we're kidding, folks. We're taking you all the way to the third period. We're gonna get it. We're gonna
imagine a shootout.
Oh God.
3-on-3 OT.
I'd love it. I don't know if here we go.
Oh my God, that was a strike.
Here we go. Walk. They might load him up.
You just want to see me go mental, right? You just want to see me struggle with this team.
Kayla with the Tottenham, with the
Tottenham. Come on, you Spurs. Let's go. We're going to have a better year next year. This year was rough. We did have some bright spots, but overall we need to be better.
Like if Jesus Aguilar hits this home run right now, I'm done. I'm gonna laugh.
Thanks a lot.
Matter of fact, load them up. Get the bases loaded. It's all good. Thank you. You subscribe to the channel, man.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. We will definitely shout you out more often. Please keep watching these. We definitely appreciate the love. And who are your teams? Who do you root for?
Yeah, for any of you new subscribers or viewers, let us know.
Teams? Break it down.
We're curious.
We can talk about anybody and anything, man. I'm here for it.
Yeah, even though we're from New York, we love to talk about everybody. So,
listen, the less I talk about New York teams, the happier I am. I really am, because New York, we're always around New York, so that's all we see.
Yeah, it's something different. Oh my God, here we go.
I was just kidding.
First and second, 2 outs. Oh my God. Are you serious right now?
You might want to stay for this meltdown, folks. Here we go.
Why? Why do you gotta make it so hard? Oh, folks, I'm going to get into that one day, too. My changes to baseball that I would make.
Oh, God.
Steph hates them with a passion, but I don't care.
Listen, I'm all for the seventh inning doubleheader rule.
All games should. Oh,
Nah.
oh my God, no.
Diaz warming up.
And I like no. In all seriousness,
No, you feel
I
for the
feel
kid.
bad for the
Right.
dude, but they can't bring him in. They can't do it. I think
Sixers, Eagles, Philly. So you're a Philly
boy.
boy.
Philly guy. There
You go. Philly. I mean, Kaylee, you got something in common with one of our new subscribers. This is nice.
Much respect to Philly fans. Much respect.
Yeah, I love you guys. You guys are crazy, but you're loyal.
Love it.
Listen, anybody that boos and throws snowballs at Santa Claus is gooch with me, all right? Real quick, no entry. What do you think about the Ben Simmons injury? Just give me your thoughts on that, because that's a big injury for the Sixers.
That is.
That's huge. And Woj was on ESPN today and said he doesn't think Ben Simmons is coming back. The only way he sees Ben Simmons coming back is if the Sixers make a deep run. So
wow.
Give me your input, man. I'd love to hear from you. We got
two.
We got.
Come on.
Get out of here, because that guy on deck can tie it up.
Thanks.
Flushing Bay. Just let you know.
Oh my God.
We're done, Caleb says. Really? The Philly Optimist says we're done?
Come on,
wow. Ooh, where was that pitch?
Wow. You were saying Flyers Stanley Cup, Phillies World Series, but no NBA title for the Sixers this year?
Well,
that's shocking.
I don't know about the Phillies World Series thing. But
me neither, but
that's
Flyers is a big possibility.
Flyers is a definite possibility from what I'm seeing right now.
I'm sorry, like Eagles Super Bowl, that ain't happening.
Nah.
It's not.
With a guy named Mahomes in the AFC and
you got Brady in the NFC, Russell Wilson, Jimmy.
Oh, by the way, don't forget you got you also got Seattle.
Yeah, Russell Wilson.
Seattle's no joke. Yo, if Seattle signs AB and you get Josh Gordon and they're healthy,
and if there's no drama,
bruh,
wow, that would be insane. The addition of Jamal Adams.
That defense is no joke.
It'll never be like the Legion of Boom, but they have a solid defense.
And let's just be honest, you were happy to get Jamal Adams out of New York.
Yeah. And he wanted to go to a place that's going to win. So, listen, good for him. I'm over the whole Jamal Adams thing. Like, I'm just ready to move on, man. Jets got.
And the radio keeps talking about it, which is somewhat annoying. I'm like,
it really is. Like, it happened, 2 weeks ago already now, or almost 3 weeks?
Simply put, he says no shot. Wow. So we got two Philly supporters going, the Sixers is done. They're fried to a crisp. Ooh.
Tampa Bay. See, this is what they needed to do. Early, keeping it in.
But you got to keep it in. You can't do it for stretches and then stop. You have to
icing.
Has to be
they're
something.
Attacking. This first 5-10 minutes of the game.
This is the game right here. Yeah, I agree.
This could possibly decide it. But again, Toronto.
Playoffs, yes. Series, no. Wow.
All right. Listen, you got the Flyers at least, so.
And the Phillies might give you a little something, but. Oh, she never said Phillies World Series. She was joking. By the way, who do you have
serious?
Who do you have in the National League, Kayla? I'm curious.
Yeah, what's the World Series pick? From everybody. I'm very curious what everybody's World Series pick is.
Because mine is going to shock you. But
mine's Dodgers Yankees, which is an original, but that's
I don't have either.
Ooh. Tampa Bay's pushing.
I don't have either. Hold on one sec, folks. Hello? What's up, Mike? I'm still on the live show. No, all good. What's up? All right, what's up? You good? I'm all right, yeah. 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 All right. All right, bye. Pardon me, folks. That was an important phone call, but I'm back now.
Heart to heart. This guy's gonna be big for Philly.
I got the Reds. And I have in the American League, I got the Reds and Indians as the World Series of shit.
Oh, Battle of Ohio?
Yeah.
Interesting. I like it.
Yeah. I just don't think the Yankees have enough pitching.
Kayla has Dodgers or Reds?
Yeah, Cincinnati. Cincinnati's pitching staff is no joke. You're talking about Trevor Bauer, Castillo. Tampa, you got to keep it in, Tampa. You got to keep it in. Now they're starting to skate with that energy, but they got to get a goal here.
Kucherov. Oh, good play. Good dive. That's my move in NHL video game.
Yeah, he does it to me all the time. Start calling you the diver.
Tripping. And that's what I get called for, too, in the video game. So all I'm trying to do is just block a shot.
The Kadiva.
Holy Kadaya. Remember the 2015 Met run and Jim Brewer started making those videos?
Yeah.
Michael Kadaya, Old Man River on that team. But he was good, though. Man.
I remember Michael Kadaya when he was on
a great year.
I remember Michael Kadaya when he was on the Minnesota Twins.
Yeah. Man, the Jets that year, the Mets and the Islanders.
All broke your heart. I remember we were doing a live show, folks. We were getting ready to do a radio show, and this guy comes in with like a crap ton of chocolate, eating his sorrows away.
Yeah, because the Jets lost.
They lost. They're miserable. I don't know what to do.
To the Raiders. The Mets lost the World Series, and then the Islanders lost to the Sabres.
You got to use this. Ooh, you got to use the sides more for your Tampa. You can't try to get something done up the middle. You got to use the sides.
Look at Phil. They're just battling.
Man advantage. Go. Look at this.
Nobody's in front of the net.
Look at the grind. Look at this.
Oh, good hit.
It's beautiful to watch. It really is. Because it's fundamental hockey.
It is.
And I'm going to say something crazy, but if it's me and this score is still the same with like 6 minutes left, pulling the goalie. I'm pulling the goalie.
Well, how many minutes left?
I'll pull him with like 5-6 minutes left.
Nah, you're insane.
All right.
You can't do that. Maybe 4 minutes or 3. Because they're down 2. 6 is a lot. Wow. Gotta lift it up more. Well, they need to screen him, man. A goalie like Carter Hart, you gotta get screens in front of him.
You gotta get in front of his body.
You can't leave him.
Right. Gotta get in front of his body.
Can't leave him with a clear view. Noah, too, a lot of short-sided goals, top
shelf,
goals from crazy angles.
That's what I was saying before.
Wow, that was a great setup.
Shoot!
Wow. Look at this. Great puck movement, but
yep. This is awesome. I'm digging this right now. Oh, what a pedal.
wow. Nice try.
You got to get it up a little higher, though. You got to get it up high. You got to get it up around the neck, shoulder pad area. Yeah, you go. That's it. Come down and keep it in the zone. That's it. Come down, keep it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Here we go. Reset yourselves. All right.
Good shot.
There you go. You just
But
gotta,
again, no screen.
you got to screen them. If you don't screen in hockey, you don't allow yourself to get a decent angle or somebody to get this stick up, and you gotta
Absolutely. You gotta screen, man.
right.
Mets
And the
win.
Mets win the
Wow.
ball game.
Miracle. Absolute miracle.
By the way, is that 2 in a row for you boys? Did they win last night too?
I don't remember.
I think they did.
It ain't gonna last long, but now we'll see, man. We'll see. Maybe this will last.
Yeah, you gotta be more hopeful, bro. You can't just be a negative Debbie Down.
Oh, the Dodgers.
Los Angeles
Kershaw.
Dodgers. And my poor oh wow. My poor Vin Scully impersonation.
It was good.
In Chevan Ravine.
Time for Dodger baseball.
The Dodgers.
That guy's a legend. He's like the Doc
Vin
Emmerich of baseball.
Scully's like Jesus.
Imagine him and Doc Hall game like baseball or hockey.
Oh,
Vince, he scores. Oh my God, that'd be cool.
Imagine Doc calling a baseball game like the playoffs. It goes. He called a Pirate game a couple years ago.
Yeah, I remember that. But a regular seat, like I want a playoff or a World Series
Oh,
game. Like
Docky! Oh, wait a minute. Toronto.
That's cool.
It's like a little piece of home. That is actually neat.
That all their fans, all the Tampa Bay fans, signed a piece of the glass. That's really cool.
That's neat.
And they left it up for the game. That's really awesome.
You think Doc gets that Maple Leaf game tomorrow? Doc, Eddie, and Pierre?
They should. And it's prime time, 8 o'clock.
Woo-wee!
I wonder, well, on, yeah, NBCSN, unless if they take the Sportsnet feed, but, which they're really good too, the Hockey Night in Canada broadcasters.
Right.
I would love if Doc had it, and not Mike Milbury.
Oh, God.
Wow. That's a souvenir.
All right, we got to go back down because Milbury just irritates the living.
Yeah, I can't listen to Mike Milbury. As an Islander fan, I can't stand that guy.
7 coaches in 9 years, Mike. What's going on here, Mike?
How, hang on for a minute, how...
Here we go!
If you're any sports franchise, how
Right.
on earth do you keep have a GM that has
I
7
mean,
coaches in 9 years?
Marvin Lewis did it with the Bengals. He was the coach for like 15 years, and they made the playoffs like twice.
But I mean 7 different coaches in 9 years. But Peter Laviolette made the playoffs
And he
more than
fired
once.
him. He wasn't connecting with his players, he said. Here we go. Why did I open up that can of worms?
How do you do that, man?
Why did I do this to you?
No, not you. I meant Milbury.
No, I mean, but I brought it up.
Man, I know you want to get a rise out of me. It's so
I mean,
good.
what do you want from me, man?
Sometimes I do need to let it out. It's
therapeutic.
It is. It's like cathartic. Sometimes you gotta.
You'll get a rant from me soon. But something really has to piss me off.
Yeah, me too. Like
It gotta be.
a rant will come.
It gotta be organic though. Like I gotta feel like really upset about something sports wise.
Philly eventually is going to just keep chipping and chasing and
That's
take time
all
off
you got
the
to
clock.
do. Yeah, that's what you got to do right now. But you got to score another one because 3-1, all it takes is one bounce, and then it's 3-2.
Then again, even 3 goals ain't enough sometimes.
Then you got a game, right? Because like we saw yesterday.
I know we keep referring back to that game, but it was just
Yeah, yo.
it was a classic.
Yeah, it was great. Good D.
Travis Konechny.
Here it is. Ooh.
Nice shot, though. At least he got it on goal. And like that, keep it in their zone. That's all. Nice block, man.
Oh, kneecap.
Yeah, that stings a little. But see, look, and then the speed. Shot, boom. That's it. Simple game. Simple hockey.
So are you guys up for us doing this again tomorrow night? Because we're up for it. We're gonna do it. Tell your friends if you like good old country, good old fashioned hockey. We're gonna do this. We're gonna try and do this more for more sports as well.
Yes.
So it's not just gonna be hockey. We're gonna try and live stream a lot more. There's a big Yankee game or a big baseball game or a big whatever it is.
If football
played, season. Oh my god,
that's a whole nother can of worms. But
yeah,
I mean, if it does happen this season, I'm sure we'll definitely
we're here.
Stream.
Right?
With Jet game with me. Oh my god,
Jet Browns.
Oh yeah, we do play each other again this year.
Week 15. Playoff implication.
Come on, do you really think that either one of them would go into the playoffs? Stop.
Well, the Browns got a better chance than your Jets.
A little bit, yeah.
But not that much.
No. If you got rid of Baker, then I would be more confident.
Oh, God. You going to get me going on a Baker rant? Look at Philly just playing great hot. Look at this. Look at this.
But we do want hockey and soccer to be get more attention. So we're definitely going to talk about it.
I'm with you on the hockey part. I mean, the soccer's a bit rough for me. We gotta watch a couple games together first.
Yeah, once the Premier League starts,
you gotta explain to me the rules and all this stuff. But once,
but yeah, we'll talk all sports, but
definitely. By the way, I'm hoping this is true. But if they let the fans back in the yard and beginning in 21 and we get to go to games.
Imagine. I miss going to games so bad. Islander games especially. So excited for
He said Belmont. He wants to kidnap me and throw me in the car and take me to Belmont. Put APB out.
Kidding.
Help.
No. No, but we do got to go to, you got to experience a hockey game live because then you'll be super hooked. Because, you are getting hooked now, and the playoffs is a great way to get hooked on the sport, but live, it's nothing like it. There's nothing like it.
I heard. It's really fun. He converted me, Kayla says.
It is. See? Thank you, Kayla. Oh, and then when they let fans back in, because soccer fans, man, that atmosphere
start singing and chanting shit the whole game.
You could be a Tottenham fan like us, but you don't like the underdog. You like the elitists.
Listen, so I'm going Liverpool.
See, I knew you were going there. Just became, they're champions of the world, champions of Europe, champions of England.
Gotta go with the champions, baby.
And you do like their jerseys.
Plus, I like their gear.
And that is your favorite color, red. So.
Well, not. People ask me.
Well, you do got to keep up the tradition of us not liking the same teams.
Yeah, we can't switch sides now.
I am trying to pull you in to be an Islander fan, but it would have happened already if
the Maple
you
Leafs.
really love Toronto.
Yeah.
But I get it. You're a big Matthews guy.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that mustache.
Who doesn't love Johnny T?
I
still love Johnny Toronto. But, when they play the Islanders, I'm all Islanders. I mean,
of course.
But I still want Tavares to have success, and I'd love for him to win a cup. He deserves it. He's been through a lot.
Yeah.
And he's still getting criticized, even on the Maple Leafs.
Of
But
course, because the great players always
look at
get
that old man River. Brian Elliott. That guy's been in the league for years, man. No, but truly, Tavares, man, he'll be okay.
The great ones always wear it. You know
They
that.
do, especially in Toronto, because it's like playing for the Yankees here. It's
They
playing for the
wear it.
Lakers. It's
Yeah,
you're always gonna get
exactly.
criticized,
You don't think LeBron's
even if you're great,
LeBron's not gonna have a smooth ride in LA because you got to prove yourself to that market,
right? And funny thing, because that's like Tavares.
Like, you don't think Yankee fans are already killing Garrett Cole? Oh, he's not the same Garrett Cole. This is ridiculous.
You're one of them.
Well, I'm not killing him.
No, it's true, but you're like he's not playing up to par.
He's not pitching up to the par yet. I need 7 shutout innings every start.
You guys are like 11-4 or 10-5, whatever you are. I don't know.
Listen, to Houston, he was an animal, all right? Yeah, but but look at Philly, man. Chip Chase. Look at this. Playing methodical hockey, just toying with the puck.
Now, how many games you think this Montreal, let's say if Philly does win this game and the result holds. Philly
wins
Montreal,
in 6. Philly wins in 6 games.
I could see it. Ooh, I thought that was in. I'd say, wow. Philly in 5.
Philly in 5.
If they play the way they're playing,
wow.
I think they dominate.
Really?
But would I love to see a long series? Sure, because I'm all for it. And if hockey can
more
last
hockey,
long,
the better. He's all for that.
Absolutely, man.
Listen, the way these playoffs have been, and I think honestly, the no fans, it sucks because you want the excitement, but it's also good
and
because you get to hear the players themselves, and you get to hear them on the bench. You get to see the pure reactions if somebody's frustrated.
And I'm such a fan of atmospheres, and I love the fans being there and making noise, and the atmosphere just being insane.
Right.
But I really haven't even thought about it. Really, like I've been so keen in on the games.
To show you how great these games have been, because it's like me with baseball. I don't notice that the fans aren't.
And I applaud the NHL. They really, the setup they have and the bubbles, they really did a great job. And
it'd have been dope if they'd have had what the NBA did with the monitors, so you could have seen fans stream the game from their houses.
Yeah,
that would have been cool.
But I think this is good, though.
Yeah, but this is good because it's all about the hockey.
Right.
It's all about the beauty of the sport.
It is beautiful.
Philly's getting desperate now. I mean, Tampa's getting desperate now because they're trying to take more shots on goal.
Look, see, they should have been doing that earlier, taking random shots, now they're screening. Look at this. 6 minutes left. Wow.
Yo, this guy caught our hearts on fire.
Now Tampa, they're battling.
And 5 minutes left. We've seen what Toronto did yesterday, so this is not a done deal by any stretch of the
imagination. Fighting.
Got to get more pucks on net.
Absolutely.
Cat fight, literally. Wow.
Your cats fight all the time.
Yeah. Look at that milking clock. Look at this. It's beautiful. Oh, look at
smart
this.
hockey. They're keeping the puck deep. They not letting Tampa get it as much as possible.
It's not going to be an easy game, and that's the thing.
And that's playoff hockey. That's just the nature of it.
Yeah.
It's a grinded out type.
And if you think about it, these teams are like in the playoffs already.
Yeah. These are, if you want to say tune-up games, they are. But it is for seeding, so they do count.
Yeah, they count.
I mean, and it's up for a fan to determine, Does it matter what seeding? I believe it does. Now, again,
I mean, if you had home ice, I think it'd be more of an imperative to get the seating and the home ice, and then it's different. I just think the fact that there is no home ice, the seating can help you in terms of who you want to play and don't want to.
But I feel when you do that, like that just
it backfires on you, right?
Oh, absolutely.
No, but these teams do it. Let's not.
Wow, third period shots 8-3 Tampa. Where was this?
Get it around. Look at that. Get it back around again. Look at that. Gotta go now.
Kucherov.
Gotta go. Gotta get it.
Screen, Philly.
Gotta go. Gotta get it. Keeping it in. Look at this. Wow, this is literally an avalanche. Look at this thing. Have a good night, man.
Have a good night, man. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for subbing. We appreciate it. And come back again tomorrow, man. These games are going to be good. We're going to break it all down. We appreciate you watching, man.
We're going to
have a great night.
Yes. We're going to be live Tuesday. We're going to do, and now the playoffs start officially Tuesday.
Man.
So
Tuesday's going to be a bear.
Yankees Mets coming up soon, too.
Woo!
I'm going to be more focused on the hockey.
Listen, but we might have to do
a live stream.
Yankee Met game with your bullpen right now.
You're a jerk. Come on, man. I mean, you ain't wrong, though. That's like a feast for you guys. You guys are going to be foaming at the mouth. Offside. If you're a Philly fan right now, you got to be really happy with the way they're playing.
Right.
You're going to most likely go 3-0-0. Number 1 seed.
The Pirates' flight to St. Louis has been canceled and has their series with the Pirates this upcoming tomorrow. So Jeff Passan of ESPN is reporting on Twitter. This is accurate. The Pirates' flight to St. Louis on Sunday has been canceled as their game Monday against the Cardinals. Sources tell ESPN. By tomorrow, the teams will have a better sense of whether or not they'll play Tuesday and Wednesday. Cards up to 11 games missed now.
Wow. That's insane.
This is wow.
That's nuts.
That's pretty incredible.
That is.
I mean, it really is. Thank you for the 2, Veronica hit us with a love.
That's nice.
My brother Ange hit us with a love. Thank you, Ange. Appreciate it. Thank you, man.
Thank you to everybody, man. And keep telling friends, family, sports.
Please.
Check us out, man.
We're gonna get the Twitter up and running and the Instagram up and running soon. So we're gonna get things
email.
Right. We're gonna get things up and running. So if you guys want to do a couple guest spots, you can email us, you can DM us, you can do all that type of stuff. Mm-hmm. But here's a qualification again for you guys, just in case I didn't make this clear on the first live show. You can only be a live guest if you've been watching the show for more than 3 weeks. We need some 4 weeks and on, so you know what we've been talking about, because we like to relate back to different things and relate them into what we're talking about now. So tell your friends, tell your family, man, and we're gonna enjoy this last 240 and hope we get some fireworks. If not,
this was fun anyway.
Yes, indeed.
And that's another thing, too, and that's with any sport. When it comes to the playoffs, your regular season record versus a team that
doesn't mean anything.
Goes out the window, because they were just showing the Flyers and Lightning's record against, say, Columbus, Toronto, and Montreal. That don't matter.
Now looking at tomorrow real quick. I know this one ain't over yet. Wow.
Oh, Carter Hart. Oh,
Are you
my
kidding
God.
me?
This guy is nuts, man.
Are you kidding me?
Point. Yo, they're going at it. They could. Oh my God. We might see something in the last 150 and an empty net for Tampa.
Woo-wee!
Let's see here. Uh-oh. What? Yo, Johnson is wide open. Watch him. Oh, the puck bounced. And... Oh! I got a goal anyway. 4-1.
Oh!
My prediction came true.
Go! Hockey Nostradamus does it again. Wow! Tampa was grinding there that last 50.
So you beat Tampa and Boston 4-1. Yo.
Philly.
That's why Montreal, great series against Pittsburgh, but
That's unbelievable. Yo, he blocked that with his...
the old school 2-stack pad. Look at
Are
that.
you kidding?
That's some old school stuff right there.
Are you kidding me?
Old time hockey.
That's a joke. That's a joke. What's the
Wow.
old adage in the playoffs, though? You got a good goalie. Anything can happen.
Hot goalie, yep. Absolutely, man. We've seen it before.
This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible.
If Carter Hart keeps playing the way he's doing, man, watch out. Because even as good of a team as you may have up front and on defense, if you don't have a great goalie or a hot goalie,
doesn't mean the thing if it ain't got that.
That would hurt you in the end. From my experience watching hockey, and this guy too, they'll attest to it.
It's like if you can have a great offense, but you ain't got no pitching, ain't gonna matter.
Or bullpen is
Ain't gonna matter.
circa 2015 Mets.
Ain't gonna matter. You see, he's still scarred deeply by that. Look at him.
Listen. Wow. All right, Philly.
The final 25, Philly. You showed me something, Philly.
And they never gave up. They never fell for. They want that number 1 seed bad.
Good.
You know, Boston's so pissed, I'm sure, because if they lose tomorrow, now they're the 4th seed. You went from number 1 to 4. Man,
we gotta see what. Listen, we may live stream 2 games tomorrow, depending on what the vibe is like. I do want to check out that Boston game. What time's the Boston game, by the way?
Noon.
At the noon start. Listen, I'm gonna do something earth-shattering here. I'm gonna forego the Yankees tomorrow and watch the Boston game.
We all know though you'll probably flip though. I don't know.
Flippage, but I'm talking.
Yeah, I hear you.
Watching the majority of the. Wow. This is great. Speaking of great, thank you guys for watching them.
Thank you. This was fun.
And putting up with our craziness because
there's going to be more of it down the line. Don't worry.
Very soon. We'll be back again tomorrow. We'll be back Tuesday for the show itself.
Yes.
I'm thinking 6 to maybe
7.
6 to 7, go full hour.
All right.
And if the games are good, we'll talk about the games a little bit. But depending on how these series shakes out, you're definitely going to see more of us. That's for sure. But we have to promote it on the Twitter, on the Instagram pages.
Totally.
And we're gonna do something here. So again, thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.
Philly was gonna catch them anyway. Look at Kayla talking all spicy. I see you, Kayla.
I mean, she does have Philly is looking really hot right now.
No, they good. They good.
Try not to be too overconfident, but be confident.
You gotta show some humility because you can get in hockey, you can get humbled real quick. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. And we'll see you guys tomorrow at 8 p.m. sharp.
Yep.
Maybe a little earlier. Maybe we'll hop on at 7:50. We'll see. Depending on what this guy got going on and what I got going on. Anyway, this was great. Again, I'm Stephen Martinez. He's Nick Gambaro. And we are out of time. Peace.
Thank you for watching.